Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to see option setting for Nifty, Bank Nifty, Finnifty and Midcap Nifty. We'll start with option chain and we'll compare the price action. So the two websites I'm using here is NSE India, and then the price action will be shown in the TradingView website. So today it was a sideways day. As you could see, the premium decay was favorable for sellers. I'm taking Nifty's chart. As you could see, this is today's price action comparison. So first half of the market was very trending and second half it was sideways, while Bank Nifty was not supporting Nifty because Bank Nifty was drifting down because of the US news. So this is price action, and then when you compare this with the NSE website, let's get started with the basics. So we are sellers. So for sellers, you have to check the market with the viewpoint of put writing and call writing. So call writing means it acts as a resistance from which the price action will drop, and then you have put sellers or put writers who acts as a support from where price action will go up, and the decay premium between these two strikes would be the profitable income for the sellers. When you check for the open for Nifty is 24,733 today morning 9:15 a.m. Okay, so we'll take 700 strike and we'll try to compare. Okay, so 24,700 is our open ATM. When you consider this as open ATM, then the shaded part becomes the ITM for the put and ITM for the call, and the OTM for the put and OTM for the call options. So you could see market today morning, because of the profit booking status, it was going down, but it was taking support from the previous close. That's why you could see the maximum decay happening in the call writing ITM. Okay, while a decent decay is observed in the OTM of the call as well, and as usual put OTM was also positive. This shows us that the straddle positions for Nifty OTM was very positive, and for buyers ITM of the put side was in negative delta. So this should be a positive trade for buyers, which is again in turn a loss for sellers. Okay, so now we will do a small case study based on the profit calculation. So I'm going to take this strike 500. So when you do 24,500 OTM strike PE writing selling, then what would be your profit? In this case, when you are calculating the PNL, you should know one lot of Nifty is 75 times the decay. So here it was a positive decay in our case, where we are going to take 9, or maybe we can take it as 10. So when you count this, then you should understand that 750 plus tax plus brokerage is going to be the profitable trade for straddle sellers. And then you can understand here why, because the open was 720, and then in the first half itself the low has become 600. That means market has drastically moved downside. But then when you calculate from 11 a.m. today to up till 2:45 p.m. it was completely sideways, where the maximum decay has happened in the market. Okay, so anywhere between 10:45 to 3 p.m. straddle in selling would have made you profitable in Nifty, while Bank Nifty it would be a negative result. When you check for next expiry, that is for 14th August, you will find the similarities exactly to the previous expiry. But when you take 28 month end expiry, then it's going to be opposite because of the delta value. The delta value differs for each expiry, and as the expiry is far away, the delta value gets decreased, which is in turn profitable for sellers, not for buyers. Okay, now we'll check for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, you could see first half it was going down by 300 points, and second half it was going down by another 200 points. Okay, so open is 500. So 55,500 has become a very strong support. As we could see yesterday, the put support sellers were adding their positions in the put support side. So this in turn makes that too many SL is lying down 500. When you see today, yesterday the premium decay was positive for Bank Nifty and today it is opposite. So for the call writers it had a profitable decay while the put writers were facing loss. If you would have hedged your position, then with minimal loss you would have come out. Okay. Now let's compare the premium for the first half. So this is the case study of wherever the trending markets were. We will do the long straddle study. For Nifty, I'm going to take 700 strikes. So we are going to check 24,700 in both start and end range. So this could clearly gives us that the first half of the market was very trending. Up till 12:25 you could see sellers were in profitable position, but then the US markets and the European markets open, and then here gets the opportunity for the long straddle sellers, where the short straddle sellers were facing loss. And if long straddle people would have taken the positions at 12:25 p.m. by 1:25 p.m. they would be in profitable position, but at the end when you check, it was the call writers who were winning here, and put writers were facing 18 points loss. Now we'll take a step count of 100. We'll take 800 strike and observe what is the price action. So since this is OTM, you could observe that at the 10 a.m. till 10:50 a.m. today, straddle sellers were making loss and straddle buyers were making profit because of the trending move in the first half in the market. So the first 15 minutes candle of Nifty, where you could see almost 150 points down, here you could see how the price action was moving. Though the price action in the Nifty index chart is very trending, the premium chart had a resistance, very strong resistance at 73 points, which market has touched at 1:25 p.m. but it didn't broke. This means we can understand that though index chart is showing movement, the premium charts are not moving and they are collecting the premium. So this also was beneficial for sellers, not for buyers. In this condition, the sellers would have won. Now we will change the condition for the strike 600 on both ends. 600 strike is ITM, so definitely the sellers are going to win. Whether they have to take a call 600 put or hedge, both under both conditions they are going to end up in profit. And you could see by the time it was 245 to 315, you could see a nice decay moment. So decay is mostly observed between 9:20 to 10:05 a.m. and 2:45 to 3:15 p.m. So here is the maximum decay you can observe in the chart. The same pattern I am going to apply for Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty was trending today. We are going to observe for the strike price 55,500. So now we will go to Bank Nifty straight away. I am going to keep another tab to show you the price action between the premium chart and the actual index chart. Index chart 55,500 was a strong support. We will take this support strike as well here and compare. So Bank Nifty, though it was moving in the first half in a slow way, you could see the decay was favorable for call writers, but at 140 precisely, when the European markets were open, the call buyers were adding their positions, which was a very good case. Here the sellers are winning if they would have hedged their positions. For Finnifty and Midcap Nifty, you can do the same pattern. Okay, now we are going to watch the close range OI. I am going to check for Nifty. So this is Nifty's range today. As you can see, the max pain is 700. Market is almost near. Max pain here is showcasing what can happen in the expiry, or what would be the conceptual close here. Okay, so this is the support and resistance. Just 400 points, 24,600 or 500 is going to be our great support, and the resistance is 25k. Because of the US news, market drifted towards 200 points down, but it is still stable. It is standing near the May month support, which we can study in the charts. So lot size is 75. India VIX is not moving above 12, so you could say it is going to be a seller's day. When you check the OTM OI condition, it is 6 lakhs versus 9 lakhs. So still the resistance is very intact in the market. That means the support is getting weak, and you can observe the profit booking in the OTM of put side. Okay, so everything from writer's perspective I have explained. So that's it guys. Thank you.